I'm here in Chicago learning to hustle on the line at the city's most popular pasta kitchen in my quest to take it over on the busiest night of the week. I've been absorbing everything I can about pasta and sauce, but every time I step into the fray, it's like a wrench gets thrown into the works.
I'm a little concerned because Bob's a little clumsy.
I don't think I'll find my groove on the line until I feel absolutely confident with every dish. So I've broken down the steps for each recipe.
So for the olecchino, start with scallops, shrimps, and clams, and I know how many of each. Salt, pepper, olive oil, then ... means let it cook. Add the cherry tomato sauce, bit of stock, butter, chili pepper flakes.
Perfect.
And then everything gets finished with parsley and Parmesan, except this one dish, which just gets parsley.
Right.
Even though I've documented every dish correctly, I'm still anxious.
I don't have a problem with any of the individual components of what I have to do, but you put them all together, you add the pressure and the speed that we need, and then you add my Achilles heel, which is my lack of memory. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to pull it off when the rush hits.
You're the one that wanted to do this. You wanted to be here. I think part of the reason you're looking so dejected is because you want to make it happen.
Yeah, well, I really do want to make it happen. I hate failing.
Okay, so take failure out of your head.
Laura has an idea that should help. Tonight, I'll do a run-through of all the pastas and then serve them up to the staff for dinner.
All right, so here we go. It's a little warm-up. It's what they call in the restaurant business family dinner.
Hey, we're going to do one of each. So we're going to start with the arlecchino.
I'm making my way through the dishes, but with lots of coaching from Horatio.
Some garlic in there, garlic in here, and the arlecchino.
I still have to think about which of these 15 vegetables goes into the verdura first.
Yeah, we'll start with that. That's double.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
But despite the bumps in the road, I managed to get all the pastas out and get them right.
All right, Bob. Pasta's looking gorgeous. That's what I want to see it all night. Okay, guys, family meal is ready, guys. Let's go.
I hope my customers tomorrow will look this happy.
You can make it like that. We are right on.
Thanks, sir.
I may have nailed the family dinner, but that was only 6 orders. What happens tomorrow when I'm making 600? On the big day, I arrive early for my shift.
It's do or die day.
Everyone's getting ready for the doors to open, and I have a few strategic preparations of my own.
Can we do a tiny bit of rearranging? We're going to go through a lot more bolognese, so can we fill this pan instead of this one?
Sure.
Basil we're using all the time, right? So how about if I put some ice in here, and then I can put the basil in here?
You put it here, might get because of the movement on the line.
So you know what? It'll be anchored with ice. It'll be heavier.
Bob's kind of bossing my guys around on the line over there like he knows what he's doing. All of a sudden, he's a genius.
I think it's gonna go down.
Think so? I'm gonna get some duct tape, and I'm gonna duct tape it. Don't laugh. I'm going to.
We've got another little surprise in store for Bob tonight. It's just going to be him and Horacio in the pasta station. We're going to give Laco the night off.
So tonight, it's going to be even worse than I expected.
Upstairs tonight, we have a party from 4:30 until 8, then a private party after that from 8:30 to 11:30.
I'm feeling great about the progress I've made, but Laura's preparing the staff for the worst.
We're going to give Bob a chance to make it happen and see what he can do. If he crashes and burns, he'll be yanked off the line, and the A-team will be put back in.
So I give him about 5 minutes.
5? Can you stick around at the bar, just hang out? This guy goes down, and throw you back into the kitchen.
Laura may not have faith in me, but my mission is to prove her wrong. Cooking at Chicago's most popular Italian restaurant is about to get a whole lot tougher.
He'd be dead pretty soon. Be laying on the floor.
For 5 days, I've been in Chicago preparing to take over as lead pasta chef in the city's busiest Italian eatery. I've done all my homework, but now on the craziest night of the week, I'm going to be put to the test.
You can make it like that. We are right on.
The doors are open, and the first orders start to come in.
1 pasta bavosa.
Babosa.
Also 1 bolognese.
Babosa bolognese. Okay, these both start the same way.
It seems like all of Chicago is here looking for pasta.
1 verdure, 1 bolognese, 1 arlecchino.
There's no slow start tonight. The orders flood in, and the pace is relentless.
1 more Siciliana, 1 ravioli, 1 more arlecchino.
But I'm staying on top of things.
I'm gonna need Siciliana, bolognese, 1 more arlecchino.
I finally got the groove of this crazy kitchen.
Well, How's it going, Bob?
Great. Don't worry, Chef. I'm rocking and rolling.
So one ravioli, please.
I gotta put it behind this end unless you want me to jump it.
No, I understand, but I'm dragging ravioli and bolognese.
And then Scott, one of the owners, ups the ante. It turns out he's entertaining some serious associates tonight. And they're not impressed with the idea of a guest chef in the kitchen because they like things just the way they are.
Pasta puttanesca. It makes me cry.
About the next best thing to what Mama used to cook.
If it wasn't good, I wouldn't come.
I gotta tell you, we got a very rough crowd here tonight. All their mothers cook, their grandmothers cook. Bob's in for some major trouble.
And he'll never make it tonight with all these people in there. He'd be dead pretty soon, be laying on the floor.
The house is packed, and the next seating is already lining up at the door. It's the worst time to be hit with a VIP table.
It's starting to stack up now. You got one big ticket for the table for the boss, and if that stuff's not perfect, we're gonna have big problems, literally.
Every one of these guys has customized his order.
Like it extra spicy.
I want mine al dente.
These guys are clearly used to getting what they want.
I wouldn't want to be Bob right now, that's for sure.
This is the boss table.
So what are we firing up first? We're firing the bolognese. Juliana, Valentino.
Spicy, very spicy.
Oh, that's regular. I want you the al dente's coming up.
But I need to start plating this big table of the other. So, Bob, how are we doing the big chicken?
We're good. Well, I mean, we're coming along. Food takes time to cook.
Just as I'm getting somewhere with this big order, I screw up one of the dishes.
Pomodoro, not cherry tomato sauce. Again, this is a mistake. Throw it away.
So I started again, with the right sauce this time.
Bob, those people are getting very angry now.
It's gotta be 45 minutes to an hour.
It's taking so long that I think I lost my appetite.
Bob, the boys are not happy.
Gotta get this order out, even if it kills me.
Arlecchino, that's a regular.
We're around the window, Bob. Around the window, okay?
And I have to get it right, because these are my toughest critics ever.
It's al dente, I'll tell you that.
Rigatoni with eggplant spicy. Bob did a good job.
I may have survived the big table, but all the time and attention I gave the boys has ground the restaurant to a halt.
We got an hour and a half waiting at the door. Oh my gosh, okay, now, coming in, 2 bolognese, 1 morancino, 1 ravioli. After that, Bob.
Let me just do those.
Okay,
You gotta move now.
this is crush time right now.
I'm panicking and everything starts to fall apart.
Fire on.
Ecco, tieni una...
Careful, Bob. Are you okay? I'm fine. Just let's worry about the pasta. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
All right, Bob, come on, we catch up. Come on, don't give up right now, Bob.
All right, who's giving up?
Right there, right there.
Who's giving up? I don't see anybody giving up around here.
I'm determined to dig myself out of the hole I've created, but Laura thinks it's impossible. So she sends in the boys to remove me from the kitchen. I don't want to admit defeat, but you just can't say no to these guys.
Now that I had the 18 back in, they move at a completely different speed.
I might be slow, but I did survive for 3.5 hours.
That's the toughest line I've ever seen in my life.
Ridiculously tough line. You're a very, very tough man.
You know what, Bob? We're still alive. And look at our uniform. You look like we have 2 working chefs over here.
I think you better get back in there and clean up the mess.
I'm Barry right now, so we'll talk to you later. Ciao.
Okay, ciao.
Bob, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do that good tonight.
After I taste it, how he makes it, you know, I'll let you know.
And if Bob doesn't do his job tonight, you know where we're gonna put him. Lake Michigan's really close by.
Right. And if it's not good, he's gonna take it right.
Bob, you're gonna die, Bob.